Dear students, welcome back in our next class where we were discussing about the understanding secularism. In this, first we discussed that what is secularism, and then we discussed that why it is important to separate the religion with the state. As we come to know by studying that it is very important to separate the religion from the state to ensure the rights of the people, so that the majority group cannot curb the right of the minority group. So in a democratic country, if you are saying that you are a democratic, so the secularism that is given, that is written in the constitution. So in a democracy country, the secularism is a gift to the people who are suffering from this religion discrimination. So, if you are saying you are living in a democratic country, as we discussed in our previous chapter, that the democracy must have the constitution. But the country who is having only the constitution, the democracy is not that required. The constitution is available in a written form and that protect the rights of the people. So the secularism is a word that is provided by the constitution only. And what is the meaning of the secularism here? The secularism means when you are separating the religion with the state. So some of the objectives are that one religion community does not dominate another. One religion community means the community which is in majority and the community which is in minority. So domination should not be followed. The majority group should not dominate the minority group, so that this minority group like the Buddhism, Jainism, these Muslim, Christian who are in minority in India, and the Hinduism that is in majority. So these people should not feel offended or should feel free in the country where they are having the rights. The second is that some members do not dominate the other members of the same community. What we discussed in our first objectives, we discussed that the one religion community that does not dominate the other religion community. But what we are discussing here? We are discussing here that some members do not dominate the other member of the same community. Here we discuss the different community, but here we are discussing the same community. For example, the Hinduism in India. Hinduism in India that is divided into two parts. That some of the people they consider themselves as a high caste, and some of them by these high caste people they consider the other people the lower caste. So what is going on between them? These high caste people, these high caste Hindu people, they dominate the lower caste Hindu people. The untouchability that we can see in our ancient time and still today also, most of the villages and some of the rural area where this is followed. It is a menace of our society, this untouchability. So it should not be followed. The domination should not be there. Then the third point, that the state does not enforce any of the particular religion nor take away the religion freedom of individuals. The third point that says, what it says, that the state does not enforce any of the particular religion. The state must not enforce, must not ask to their people to adopt this religion. It is there, the people will the people the religion they want to follow and they want to embrace, because it is of their own choice. It should not be choice of the state, nor take away the religion freedom of individuals. And also, the people who are living in a democratic country, who are having the secular state, the state and government do not have right to take away their religion from them. Each and every citizen of the country have right to go for the religion they like. So what are the strategies that the government is using to ensure that these people, the religion community does not dominate the same members of the same community do not dominate one another, and also the state does not enforce any of the particular religion. So what are the strategies that the government is following, the state is following to ensure that there should not be any of the domination? The strategies are distancing itself from the religion. We will discuss these 3 points in a broad way, but let's discuss the meaning of these 3 strategies so that when we will discuss in a broad way, so you will get to understand that what we are discussing. Distancing itself from the religion. The government should be in a distance. In a distance means distance from all the religion, so that the government in the state should not follow any of the religion, or there should not be any of the domination. As in second point, we were discussing that the non-interference, and again we are discussing the intervention, what it means. Intervention means, non-interference means the government do not have right to interfere any of the religion matters. But intervention means, if any of the time some of the people they are hurting, their interests are hurting, so intervention means the government interfere only when it finds that it is hurting the interest of the people in a humanitarian grounds. Let's discuss these points in a broad way.
There is one significant way in which Indian secularism differs from the dominant understanding of secularism as practiced in the United States of America. This is because, unlike the strict separation between religion and the state in American secularism, in Indian secularism, the state can intervene in religious affairs. Indian Constitution intervened in Hindu religious practices in order to abolish untouchability. In Indian secularism, though the state is not strictly separate from the religion, it does not maintain a principled distance vis-a-vis religion. This means that any interference in religion by the state has to be based on the ideals laid out in the Constitution. These ideals serve as a standard through which we can judge whether the state is or is not behaving according to secular principles.
The strategies that the government is used to ensure the secularism in their country is the distancing itself from the religion. The government that maintain a distance from the religion, how? See, in many of the sector you must have seen that the people they are appointing not on the basis of the religion but on the basis of their skill and knowledge. You must have seen in the different sector of the government and the private also that the people they are working together, they all are from the different religion. Some would be Muslim, some would be Hindu, Christian, Christian and Jain and Buddha. So you will not find a special religion in any of the place. It is very rare or rarest, we can say, that some of the groups, they are giving importance to the religion only. That you will find, it is very rare that you will find the people, they are working together, they are all of the same religion. It may be a coincidence also. It may be happen because the place where they are having the institutes or any of the group, so it is because it is surrounded by the same religion people. So you will find the same religion people in the same institute or any of the government in any of the private institute. Let's take one example of a school. The story that is given in your book, the story of a students and a teacher. The students, they were asking to their teacher that they want to celebrate the religious festival in their school. So what the teacher did? Did he allow them? No. He did not allow them. It is because that if we are celebrating any of the religious festival in a school, so it means we are giving preference to the religion, the religious group. So it means the other people may feel bad, the other religion people, the other religion student, they will feel bad that their festival is not going to celebrate in the school, but the other religion people, their festival is celebrating in the school. So the teacher said that we are getting the public holidays on the religious festivals day. So the students then thought that yeah, the teacher is right. We may celebrate this festival at our home, at the community that we are living in. And then the girl, she invites the boy to come to their community and to celebrate the festival with us. This is the story. So from the story, what we get to know? We get to know that in our school, that the government, as they maintaining the distance from itself from the religion. So school is an example where we can see this, that how the government that maintaining a distance from the religion, not celebrating a one religious festival and not giving importance to one festival. So let us discuss the second strategy that is followed by the government to ensure the secularism in a country. So the second strategy that is followed by the government to prevent the domination in the country is non-interference. The government that do not interfere in any of the religious practices, because it respects the all religion groups. Because in India, the constitution, it gives us the right that each and every citizen of India should respect each other religion. The religion and the religious practices that we followed. One of the examples that is given in your book is the two friends, they buy the two scooter for them. One of the friend, he asked the sick friend that do you know that the police, the Delhi police, that does not spare the one who does not wear the helmet. Then he said that you will be fine if you are not having the helmet. Then the sick friend, he replied, no, I will not be fine. Then by giving him an expression, the other friend, he asked him, why you will not be fine? If I will not wear the helmet, so I will be fine. But why you are not going to be fine? He said that I am wearing this pagadi. So what it means? By the story, what we get? That in our state, the Indian state, that gives the respect to each and every person who believes the different religion practices.
Reviews of both the examples 1 and 2. The celebration of the religious festival within the school would have been a violation of the government's policy of treating all religions equally. Government schools cannot promote any one religion either in their morning prayers or through religious celebrations. This rule does not apply to private schools. Paramjit, the Sikh youth, does not have to wear a helmet. This is because the Indian state recognizes that wearing a pagadi is central to a Sikh religious practice, and in order to interfere with this, allow an exception in the law. The third strategy is intervene. The Indian state only intervenes if some wrong religious or superstition creates problem for children, infanticide, or for women, sati, for lower castes. If the people of the same religion, for example, the Hindus, are denied the right to enter a place of worship, then the state can intervene. The Indian state is secular and works in various ways to prevent religious domination. The Constitution guarantees fundamental rights that are based on these secular principles. However, this is not to say that there is no violation of these rights in Indian society. Indeed, it is precisely because such violations happen frequently that we need a constitutional mechanism to prevent them happening. The knowledge that such rights exist makes us sensitive to their violations and enables us to take action when these violations take place. That's all for this video. See you in the next video. Till then, stay happy, stay safe.